Hi everybody, hope you all had a good holiday. This is a video I wanted to make. The inspiration came from a video by a good man here in the vinyl community, otherwise known as the VC. His handle is Fishman and his name is Raul. And it wasn't a big to-do. He just made a video where he included what he called a mini rant and just basically just brought up briefly that he feels, in all honesty, as a straight shooter, that if he's like cool enough to watch a lot of people's videos, say he watches 10 videos of somebody's, it would be nice if they at least watch one of his, and I can understand where he's coming from. I think all of us here who make videos, we have different wants, expectations, values, rules, self-imposed rules, I mean, not rules out in the open. And the question is, what do we expect? What do we want? Well, I kind of know where he's coming from. There were some comments in the comment section just dealing with it, and I thought that it was a good reason to make a reply video. In my case, I understand completely if people can't watch all my videos, and quite frankly, I make a lot of them on a regular basis, and I don't expect everyone who likes my videos to watch every one. I don't think it's realistic, and I do know where Fishman's coming from. The idea is, I don't want to make it overblown into more than he intended. He didn't make a big thing out of it either, but springing off from that, my whole thing is, let's face it, life is short and there's only 24 hours in a day. When most of us are involved in our daily business, working, whatever we're doing on the side, you can't possibly watch everybody's videos. Let's just for argument's sake, if you're subscribed to, like I'm subscribed to at least 200 people. Out of those 200 people, I'd say maybe 10 people, maybe 10 to 12 make videos on a regular basis. And if their videos are, say, 15 minutes long, that's 4 videos an hour. Now, on a regular day, I think most of us here will say we're lucky if we wind up having an hour or so that we just dedicate here at the screen to watching videos. So if 4 people make a 15-minute video, obviously that's only 4 videos in an hour that you can watch. And if you're like me and you're making a lot of your own videos, that cuts into the time too. It's a rough thing, but I like the fact that, and at least right now, as of this date, the date of this video, Google Plus on YouTube, as much as a lot of us don't care for the changes they've made in recent times, at least they've done something right. And I think you'll notice, for those that are subscribed to people, when they make videos, they've extended, the Google Plus people have extended the feed. It used to be, and you'd look lined up here in your new video feed, there'd be 5 or 6 videos that would show up. If you didn't watch them right away, they drop off and you'd never see them again. But now they've at least had a thing where it has videos from today, this week, this month, recently, older. So now you have a whole list. So in other words, you don't have to necessarily get to a person's video right away. You can simply have it on, on record here. Just look, new videos that have been uploaded by people, and you can watch them now, or you can watch them a week from now or a month from now, or never. It's everybody's choice. We all have different things we like. My whole pet peeve, as I say, I don't really have a problem with people not watching my videos. I'll get back to my pet peeve in a minute. What I was continuing to say is, you have to pick and choose. I mean, I have to be honest, and if other people are honest, they'll say the same thing. I mean, there's people here who I like in the vinyl community, and I look up their videos, I'm subscribed to them, and when their videos pop up in the feed, there's some people I'll watch just because it's them. I don't care what they make a video on, I like watching them. But then there's other people where I have to, even though I may like them, I have to kind of pick and choose which videos to watch. I mean, I'll be honest with you, like there's a guy here, High Rant District, Tom, and he's a lot of fun. He's got a good sense of humor, and I like watching his videos for that. But recently he's had videos where he talks about album releases from this year, 2015. Personally, I'm not interested in 2015 releases, so unless there's maybe 2 or 3 special ones that I'll hone in on. So I'm not really inclined to watch a video on that, and it's no disrespect to him or anybody else. Naturally, as a Beatles fan, if I see somebody with a Beatles update, I zoom right into that. Or I'm a sucker for videos on things like maintaining your record collection, or how you store your records, or sleeve your records, or care for your records. Any kind of techniques you have. That seems to interest me. We all have things we're interested in, and I think, with no disrespect to anybody else's thoughts, if you have some time in the day to watch, you have to pick and choose what you're going to watch. That's about as simple as it is. You can't watch everything. And I would much rather people watch my video because they want to watch it, rather than they feel, oh, shit, I have an obligation. I have to watch this guy's video and come up with something to say. I would much rather you not watch it, and I'd much rather you not comment, unless you really want to. And I feel the same about other people. Now, along those lines, sometimes I'll watch a person's video, and I'm sure other people out there can relate to this. There's not much you can say in response. What are you going to respond? Whenever I see certain comments out there, like I show vinyl finds, or somebody goes, nice finds, or somebody goes, cool pickups, I think they haven't watched the video, to be honest with you. I mean, and no disrespect intended, you gotta watch everything here. You don't want to piss people off. There's some people I'm sure legitimately have watched it, don't know what else to say, but it can go either way. And what are you supposed to say? Sometimes I'm at a loss for words, Sometimes you watch a video and you have nothing else to say except, hey, that was a good video, I like that. Now, I talked before about my pet peeve. My pet peeve has to do more with when I leave comments on people's videos and they don't feel any need to acknowledge those comments. And this has happened to a few people in here that I watched. I don't want to name these people, but there's one guy in particular that I really, really like here. And I like all the records he shows. But right now, not to sound like petty, but I'm getting a little tired of always responding and making comments and trying to engage in a discussion with the person. And he just doesn't seem to want to answer, not just me, but anybody. If you look down his whole list of videos, he's not engaging anybody. And I just don't understand that. But again, I realize too that we're all individuals, see. Everybody's different. We all have our own sets of expectations. I've never been one of those people who believes, like, just because I do something a certain way, why don't you? Can't everybody be more like me? I do this, why don't you all do this? That's never going to work as long as we're all different human beings on this planet. So, but for me personally, just my opinion, my like is I feel that the purpose of my channel is to engage in a relationship, so to speak, conversations with people here. I want to keep up a dialogue. That's the idea. Now, I don't have, a tremendous amount of viewers. I mean, there's some people out there that have over 1 million subscribers or something, and they can have thousands of comments a day. Obviously, if it ever got to something like that, I can't fault those people who are unable to answer everybody. But I try, and I think a lot of you here will know that I try to answer. I try to acknowledge the person and let them know I've read their comment and I appreciate it. Even if you just write thanks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Or maybe now I have sometimes, in some cases where I don't have much to say, I'll just go down and put a thumbs up or like under their comment. Just let them know that I appreciate it and I'm mindful of what they've said, and it means something to me. Because for me personally, that's my thing. For my thing, I'm getting a little weary of bothering with videos where you're making comments and nobody really wants to even acknowledge you. I don't know whether they don't read them. I don't know whether they just put a video up and disappear and don't care about their comments, don't even want to read what people write. Everybody's different. So that's that. Then there's the matter of, this is another subject entirely, people who appear in the VC and then disappear, then reappear and disappear and reappear and disappear and reappear. That's something, again, that's their business. I don't understand that. You know, again, there's people that we know the story. People will decide they need a break and they'll just disappear. All of a sudden, for a year, they're gone. 2 years, they're gone. There's somebody here in the VC. When I first started the VC, I discovered this person's channel, and he just decides he doesn't want to post videos anymore. And then, like, not too long ago, this person posted a new video, a Vinyl Finds video or something. So that thing, he disappeared for 8 or 9 months. You come in, hey everybody, here's a Vinyl Finds video, and then you disappear another 8 or 9 months. It's just not my thing, and I really don't understand that either. You know, me personally, again, speaking for only me, I don't really understand that. How, you know, why does a person have a channel if you're not going to kind of like treat it like kind of like a plant? You know, you're watering a plant, you're nurturing a plant, you keep tabs on it. Now, we get busy. I mean, there's even times here, I've been here for over 3 years, and there's been times where I've been gone for weeks, maybe a month. I don't think I've gone more than a month without making a video. There may be times when I go 6 months without making a video, and I know if that happens, I'll never live this down. This is what I'm saying here. We all have things. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't understand why people bother. Why even have a channel if you're not going to maintain it? Maintenance is kind of a thing. I'm always maintaining it. When I have spare time, I come in here, I look at the thumbnails I have, I try to like upgrade thumbnails, try to improve pictures. I like to keep things, you know, up to date. I like to keep things nurtured, for lack of a better word. I know that another subject, this person, I will throw out his name, I don't think he minds, Chris Dixieland Farm. Hi Chris, how are you? He also commented on Fishman's video, and his thing, you know, again, I say everybody's got their thing. Chris's thing is he doesn't feel that he has to make a video that often. He doesn't really want to overdo himself, overstay his welcome. And he made a comment, something to the effect of, well, I don't want to impose like on people their time, impose on people's time. Now, for me personally, I don't, you know, I don't understand that. I mean, I respect that Chris feels that way, but I don't understand that. It's like, just like when you're watching television, the people who make a television station, they put programs on for people to watch. Now, you as the viewer, you can elect not to watch it, not to ever watch it, or just watch half of it or a quarter of it, or maybe, I think these days you can TiVo it, you know, go back to it. Maybe you'll record it and watch it 6 months from now, a month from now. But the thing is, I don't think people should stop making them. I mean, people still produce TV programs, and I'm kind of comparing it as an analogy here with the videos. I mean, my feeling, we all have our own channels. We run our own channels as we want to run them. You know, we're in control of our own channels, and we do what we want. In my case, as you can see, sometimes I'll make, like right now, I'm making videos, quite a few videos per week right now. That may change, and I may go 2 or 3 weeks without making a single one, but right now, sometimes I'll make 2 videos a day, 3 a day. I don't think it clogs up any subscribers' feeds anymore because, like I said, Google Plus, one good thing they did was they changed the video feeds so that now you can have, like, you know, dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of feeds lining up, videos, excuse me, dozens of videos lining up in the feed, and you don't have to, you're not limited. You're not blocking anybody out. You know, in other words, the programming is here. Whether you, the viewer, want to watch it or not is entirely your option. But I don't believe that you're kind of imposing yourself on anybody. You're making people, you're intruding on people's time by just having a menu of videos. That's just my opinion. I guess that's about it. What do you think? VC etiquette. You know, everybody's got their own way. Everybody's got their own expectations, rules, style, and this is my take on it. Anyway, oh, I was just about to wrap it up. One last thing is the length of videos. This video, I can see, is pretty long. I know how it is too. I get on a video, just like anybody else. I go on a video, I'm like, oh, this video is 3 minutes. Let me check it out. Oh, this video is 27 minutes. Do I really want to sit there for 27 minutes? Depends what the subject is, I try to keep things moving along a little bit. Try not to just drone on. Make it a little more palatable, a little more easy to watch. But again, don't expect everybody to watch. Don't need it. Want it, but don't require it. Thanks again, everyone.